Well, it's a cold night in Seattle, but at the very least, the roof will be shut to shield us from some of that. Tonight, the first of this 3-game weekend series between the Oakland A's and the Seattle Mariners. It's Mariners baseball, and it comes your way next. Mike Leake gets the call for Game 1 of the series. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, Mike Leake, former first-round draft pick out of Arizona State University, sinker ball pitcher. He needs to live down in the zone. Mike Leake is real easy to watch early on. If you think he's going to throw well, he's going to induce a lot of ground balls. 3-pitch guy, fastball, sinking action, curveball, and a straight changeup. But he lives and dies with the 2-seam sinker. He needs to get ground balls. If the ball's hit in the air, it's usually not a good sign for Mike Leake.
The windup and the 0-1. It's a swinging bunt up the line to his right, Seager, and the throw is wide as he couldn't keep his foot on the bag that time, and we'll have to see how they want to score that play.
Well, if you're superstitious and believe in omens, this is really a bad sign. First hitter of the game, first chance to set the tone, and he sails the throw. We'll see if that was a fluke or the beginning of a trend.
A ball and no strikes. So let's take a look at our umpiring crew in this one. Working the plate, Rusty Valentine.
Dan, Rusty Valentine behind the dish tonight. He is north-south without question, letters to knees.
Well, I tell you what, he really favors a power pitcher. If you can consistently...
And hold on there. He got him. Trying to swipe second base, but he's gunned down for the out. Now the 2-0 home. Finds the zone, strike one. Past battles with Mike Leake. He's gone 2 for 5. Three and one. One out, nobody on. And he misses with it, ball 4, so it's a 1-out walk here in the top of the first. Here's Jed Lowry now. First shot for him here with a runner at first now and 1 away. He's set. Here it comes. Hit out towards second. To Gordon for 1. But they won't get 2 as he beats the relay to first. So here's the Oakland cleanup batter, Chris Davis. He's always a long ball threat. Currently 4th in the American League in that department. First offering on its way. And that pitch catches the inside corner. Behind 0-2 now. Set to deliver on 0-2. Here it comes. Line to left, and that'll get down for a base hit.
Well, that's not a bad pitch right there. That's a pretty good sinker. He just happens to hook that one right into left field for a base hit.
Yeah, he got the bat head out right there, Dan, and was able to get that one to left field.
That'll bring up the power hitter, Matt Olson, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one. Great chance to drive in a run here in the early going. Grounded back up the middle. Stopped on the slide by Cano. Hats off to that one. A's strand a couple. A's nothing. M's coming to bat. It's Major League Baseball on the show. Trevor Cahill, the California-born right-hander, is on the mound. Dan, any thoughts?
Well, when you think of Trevor Cahill, you think of one thing: power sinker. A lot of guys around the league refer to this guy as he throws a bowling ball. Sinker, slider guy, 2-pitch guy, will occasionally throw a changeup. The key to Trevor Cahill, getting that power sinker in the strike zone. And if he is, you're going to see a boatload of ground balls. Yeah, I wasn't so sure about him being safe either, but here's another shot of it right here. Not easy to tell for sure from that shot. Going to be interesting to see what they want to do with this one.
So here's the signal from the bench, and they will indeed ask for the play to be reviewed. So the umpires will get on the horn with the replay operations center in Manhattan and attempt to get a definitive answer on this play.
The Athletics are challenged.
Okay, we're going to get one more look at it right here. Is there enough video evidence to overturn this call? You know, I think there is. The shot right there makes it look like the ball beat him to first. Looks like a well-used challenge.
Okay, so it looks like the umpires are wrapping up their decision, and off comes the headset, and he's out. So the original call is overturned, and instead of having a base runner at first, the bases will now be empty.
Overturned, and the batter
standing in, Denard Span, and he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. Sends that one out of play for strike one. And Dan Dero, this Oakland ball club entering play here tonight. They've been playing better than .500 baseball of late, 5-3 in their last 8 games.
Yeah, Matty, this is a classic case of hitting is contagious. They scored a bunch of runs last game, and this team is flying high right now. There's a fight at the bat rack.
Now here's a shot out to right center field. Around first is Span, on his way to second now. Around second, Span. He's on his way to third. And he's in there at third with a one-out triple.
The second this thing got past the outfielder, you knew it was at least a double, possibly a triple, but he turns on the afterburners and is safely into third.
Here's Nelson Cruz now. He's, of course, a long ball threat, currently third in the American League in that category. Missed with a breaking ball. Lifetime line against Trevor Cahill. He's got 5 base hits in 26 at-bats.
That's a pretty tough spot for him to deal with in the first inning. Runner in scoring position already, and now he's got the 3-hitter salivating in a good hitter's count.
The 2-1 is a changeup that's looked at for a ball.
You would think in this situation, maybe with a base open, he'd just pitch around him and put him on first. But not with the guy in the on-deck circle. He's going to attack this hitter.
Span takes his lead at third with 1 away. Ripped down the line, but this will get foul, so they'll do it again. 3-2. The next 3-2. Another one sent foul. Another full count pitch home. Line drive to left. Davis the catch. Tagging is the runner from third. The runner from third crosses the plate, and they've taken a 1-0 lead.
Boy, this one looked like it was headed for extra bases off the bat. Instead, a line drive bullet caught in the alley, but he does end up getting a sacrifice fly.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Tough slider down low for a strike. Fly ball out to straightaway right. Piscotty's there for it. And the inning is over. Digging in, Matt Joyce. He'll start out the proceedings against Mike Leake as we get the inning underway. And this pitch just about saws him off as he can't get extended at all. It's strike one.
2 things pitchers really love: called strike threes and jamming hitters. How about that? Talk about that jam right there. That's about as good as it gets.
They really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out.
All right, guys, here's Seattle's defensive alignment. And let's focus on Robinson Cano, one of the softest hands in all our sport. Probably turns one of the best double plays in the game. Captain of the defense.
Here comes the first pitch. Way in front of a great slider that time.
0-1.
Line drive to center field. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. So that brings up the always intense Matt Chapman. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Pulls this one in the air out to left. Span is under it. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away. Set to get his evening at the plate started, Marcus Semien. And it's been a real struggle for him with the bat so far this year, looking to get things turned around in a hurry. And that's waved at and missed for strike 1. Lucroy is off at first with 2 away. Semien in an 0-2 hole here.
Get him down.
Now a ball crushed high in the air, deep to left, way back there, and that one is long gone.
On the mound, he might have let up a little bit knowing the fact he was facing the 9-hitter, but you just can't do that. Goes to show there are no weaknesses in any of these lineups.
The batter, number 1, second baseman.
And next up will be Franklin Barreto. As he'll take a look at ball 1. 0 for 1 here in the early going. One and 1 to Franklin Barreto. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Gamble is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. But the Athletics strike for 2, both coming on this 2-run home run. Now at the plate, Robinson Cano. He, of course, the most valuable player in last summer's All-Star game.
Robinson Cano.
Just missed with a breaking ball. Lifted in the air out towards left center. After it is Davis. He can't get there as it falls in.
Yeah, he's going to have to work that sinker down in the zone. That's his bread and butter pitch, and if he's going to leave that belt high, that's going to spell disaster.
Here's the third baseman now, Kyle Seager. He was 1 for 4 back in Wednesday's contest. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. A knee-high sinker. Tough pitch. Strike 1. Sliders in for a strike.
He had some really good late action on that slider right there. It's hard to do anything with that pitch unless you're sitting on it and catch it out front before it breaks all the way in.
A ball and 2 strikes now. Up around the face. Nobody out, runner on first. And a good sinker there gets him swinging for the first out. Next in at the plate is Ryan Healy. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. And this is taken outside for ball 1. In there, and it's even at 1. Healy matches up here in this one against his former employer. He was acquired via trade last year.
Yeah, guys, I always think it's interesting to play your old uniform. Maybe say hi to everybody you got accustomed to seeing when you were previously here. But then once the game starts, it's all business.
2 balls and 2 strikes to count to Ryan Healy.
That's back-to-back breaking balls away, but now he's got himself into a little bit of a tough spot. You probably can't throw that again, so your opponent is probably up there just looking for a fastball that he can drill.
Got him to miss the breaking ball there. Ryan Healy goes down for the second out in the bottom half. Here comes the first pitch. Here's a sinker to start him out, but he wouldn't bite. It's ball 1. Sent on the ground out to second. They'll whip this one to first in time, and that ends the inning. 1 left for Seattle. Outfielder Stephen Piscotty the next to hit.
Right fielder, Stephen Piscotty.
Leak into his motion. Here's the first pitch. And here's a called strike at the knees. Don't think he liked that one too much, but it's 0-1. Here it comes. Swung on and missed. He didn't even come close to contact on a ball way out of the zone. 1 out. And with 1 gone now, that'll bring in Jed Lowry. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. A changeup that just catches the bottom of the zone for a strike. Lowry, 33 years old. His contract is set to expire at the end of this season, so he may end up hitting the market this winter.
You know, Matty, I know he's in the final year of his contract, but he's playing to expectations, to be honest with you. I know he wants to turn it up a little bit, though, as he approaches the end of the season and make that salary push as he heads towards free agency again.
And he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted. Here's Chris Davis now. 1 for 1 after a single his first time up. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Now he gets on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. A 2-1 score here as we play inning number 3. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
Hey, this boy ain't messing around right now. Attacking his zone, showing a lot of confidence in his stuff. He's got 2 quick outs, and now he's...
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. Digging in now for the Mariners, Chris Herman. He'll get to take his first cuts here. First offering on its way. And there's a sinker that he just spits on as it misses low. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Piscotty's there for it. Makes the play, 1 away. So with 1 away, a couple of teams out of the AL West doing battle in this one. So let's check out where they sit in the standings entering play here today. Softly hit to the left side. And a base hit as that's into left, and they've got themselves a base runner.
Everybody needs a little love in their life right there. Nice piece of hit. Gets you some right there. A little soft liner. He definitely wasn't on that baseball, but he got a little luck involved, a little love, and that thing found a hole right there into the outfield.
Stepping in now, Denard Span. And he's first pitch swinging here as he lines this one into left field for a base hit.
Boy, something you don't see very often. You got a guy that can run at first base. Normally you'll see a hitter try to take a pitch or two, D-Row, to give that guy a chance to steal a bag.
You know, it's funny you say that, Dan, because coming up in those situations, you want to give the guy a chance, but you also realize that that guy wants to give his catcher a chance, so you're probably getting a piece of cheese.
Cruz, or the boomstick as he's appropriately nicknamed. This is the final year of his current deal, so he'll be a free agent at season's end.
Yeah, Matty, it's going to be interesting to see where this guy lands at the end of this season. A lot of variables come into place. He's had a long career. It's going to be interesting to see if a team steps out past 1 or 2 years for this player.
Well, nothing can make you question yourself on that mound more than 3 straight balls to a guy you know that you should go right after. Sometimes you just lose the strike zone and you don't know why.
And this is lifted high in the air down the right field line. Piscotty is after it. On the warning track, he makes the catch. A tying run is in to score from second. It's now a 2-2 ball game. Digging in for his second at-bat, Mitch Haniger. Flied out in his first at-bat, so making 0 for 1 so far. Here comes the first pitch. And the slider stayed low apparently for a ball. Span at second with 2 down. Shoots this one over to first. And that's by him into right field for a base hit. And that's going to plate the go-ahead run from second as they move out in front here, 3-2.
Boy, that has to feel good as a hitter, D-Row. You get that base hit to give your team the lead. You have to feel good when you get down to first base.
Yeah, it's just a nice approach. You see him turn to his boys right there and get fired up with the dugout. 100%, not trying to do too much. At the moment down, center himself, and come through in a big spot.
The 1-0. And he'll just get a piece here as this is chopped foul at home plate. A bouncer up the middle. And that's through for another base hit. He'll make it 2 for 2 in this one.
There's a hard hit ground ball. Pitcher not able to get a glove on it. Hard single up the middle.
Yeah, watch your lips right there, Dan. Sent it back right where it came from.
Here's the third baseman now, Kyle Seager, as he takes a cold strike at the knees. It's 0-1. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Seager behind with an 0-2 count.
Some guys have no trouble hitting with 2 strikes, and some guys never want to get there. Let's see the approach right here. I'd like to see him shorten up a little bit, maybe choke up and try and work the ball back up the middle the other way.
The next 0-2. Waved at and missed for the third out. Not much of a chance at hitting that one, and the inning is over. So it's 2 runs on 4 base hits. No errors and a couple of men riding in once again. Matt Olson. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Leake sets his sights. First pitch on the way. Takes a look down at the knees for a strike.
These are huge innings for a team's morale. The pitcher wants to go out and throw that shutdown inning up and get the boys back swinging the bats again with a chance to capitalize and even extend this current lead.
Pitch on the way. And this is swung on and missed, and this 4th inning will start the same way he ended the 3rd with a strikeout, and there's 1 away.
How about him? The center fielder.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Matt Joyce. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Now a swing and a miss. Took something off that one, and it's strike 1. A great job of changing speeds there. It's 0-2.
Obviously looking to pull the baseball right there, out in front on that off-speed pitch. This will be an interesting sequence right here to see if he slows him down even more or tries to run a heater by him.
So it was a strikeout swinging. Matt Joyce goes down for out number 2 in the top half. Line drive to left. Span will get there, and he puts it away to retire the. Next in at the plate is Ryan Healy. First time up, he went down looking.
First baseman, Ryan.
Swing and a miss, and he's behind 0-1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Now a changeup locks him up as he looks at strike 3 called. 1 away. Pretty clear he didn't like the call there on the outside part of the plate, but probably too good to take, and he's down on strikes for the 2nd time.
Yeah, that pitch was right on the black.
High and deep to center field. Back goes Joyce at the track, the wall, and this ball is gone. No chance to make a play on that one. In now, Chris Herman. As he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty. It's strike 1.
Hey, it's been a little bit of a rough outing for this guy in this one so far. And one thing you can look at if you want to get really picky, less than 60% of his first pitches have been for strikes.
Now a swing and a ball chopped foul right at home plate. Ready with another 0-2. And that sinker misses at the shoe tops. Ball 1. Swing and a miss as they got him with the slider there. 2 away.
Really good late bite on that slider right there. The best ones have that late action that just starts at the last minute. They're so tough to get the bat on, and when you've got that good slider going, it's a great strikeout pitch.
D. Gordon is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike 1. The windup and the 0-1. And this is chopped foul at the plate. He's in the hole now, down 0-2. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. This is pulled into right. And that's in for his 2nd hit of the afternoon. Good work in a pitcher's count to get on base and keep the inning alive.
Well, you know what? Good hitters are good hitters for a reason, D-Row. And to be able to hang in there on an 0-2 pitch and still be able to get a base hit, this guy's about as good as it gets.
Yeah, I'm blown away by this guy, Dan. You wouldn't know if you showed up. You wouldn't know if it's 2-0, 3-1, 0-2. Counts do not matter. This guy trusts in his craft.
In for a strike. It's 1-1. And he takes a called strike 2.
He's looking pretty passive here, hitting with a chance to drive in a run. Gonna have to make something happen with 2 strikes now.
Ready on 1 and 2. And it's fouled away. The 1-2 is laid off for ball 2.
He's certainly giving up plenty of hits in this one, but the funny thing is he hasn't walked anyone yet. That tells me he's throwing strikes, but he's just not throwing enough quality strikes.
Gordon leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. Never tempted to swing at that ball down low. It's ball 3.
All right, 3-2 count with 2 outs. The runner on first will be moving, so we'll see what happens. There are a lot of possible outcomes with this kind of play.
He'll try it again, 3-2. And that misses, ball 4. So it's first and second now with 2 out. Here's Nelson Cruz now. It was an RBI sac fly for him last time through. And a ball 1-0. But pulled in at the hot corner, and that ends the inning. 1 for the Mariners. Next up for the A's, Matt Chapman. So far 0 for 1 with a flyout.
Things not looking very good so far in this one, but we're still in the middle innings. They're down by a couple of runs, and this would be the right place and the right time to get something going. The last thing they want to do is to try to come from behind and win this one in the 8th or 9th inning.
Dan, how hard is it to massage your way through such a deep lineup? I mean, even the 8, 9-hole hitters are solid big league players.
You know, Mark, these days you're not seeing a lot of defensive specialists in the infield or outfield. If you're in that starting lineup these days, there's a pretty good job you can swing the bat.
Tag by Cano, and he is out at second base.
Clearly they were hoping to be aggressive and doing some running tonight, but I think they're going to need to adapt now. It's not working, and you just can't keep running into outs.
Oh, and he gets a hold of this one as it's in the air to deep left. Does he have another one? He does. It's another home run.
Everybody has heard of a hitter punishing a curve or a slider that just hangs. Well, this was a cutter. It just hangs right there out over the heart of the plate, and he didn't miss it. Can't leave a pitch like that to a professional hitter. Well, you can, but that's what you get.
Franklin Barreto comes on with 1 away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. Now a good pitch on the inside part of the plate ties him up, and it's 1-1. Line towards center field, and that's in for a base hit. Make it a 1 for 3 games so far. But fortunately, he'll hold on at first with just a single.
Hey, after that base knock right there, he's into double digits, D-Row. That's a 10-game hitting streak.
Oh, you talking about double digits, Dan? Now it's getting firm. We're seeing the batting average go up. We're seeing the homers go up. We're seeing the RBIs go up. Everything is moving north.
In there. Now the throw is not in time. Pretty close, but he got in there safely. He's set. Here's the 0-1. A sinker over the outside corner for strike 2. Here it comes, 0-2. Checked his swing there. Did he go around? No, says the first base umpire. Ball 1. The 1-2 offering looked like a slider that time, but it's 2-2.
Hey, I appreciate the fact that he's making him throw a few pitches. Most of his teammates have been hacking at everything that comes their way.
try to hold back, but he won't be able to, as that's ruled a swing, and there are 2 away now. Ready for another shot now, Jed Lowry, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. No balls and a strike to count.
Watch your lips in the first couple rows there. He got the head out on that changeup. Good thing they enforced the new netting rules this year.
0-1 count. Here it comes. Pulled toward right center field. Henniger is there, makes the catch, and the side is retired. The A's strike for 1 on the solo homer. Bottom. So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Mitch Henniger. He came through with an RBI single in his last at-bat. And this is off the corner and low, ball 1.
Well, he's still out there to start the 5th inning, but it's been a real grind of a start for him. The pitch count is much higher than he'd like it to be, so it's hard to imagine him working really deep into this game.
1-1. Lifted in the air out to right. Piscotty is over a few steps toward the line, and he has it for the first out. Here comes the second baseman, Robinson Cano. Cano waits on the first pitch. Takes a look down at the knees for a strike. Very weakly on the ground. That winds up foul. And now he'll reconsider as he looks for a strikeout pitch. A windup and the 0-2 pitch. Back up the middle. And that is through into center field for a 1-out single.
First game of a new series, and he's already sitting on 3 knocks right now. The pitching staff might have to make an adjustment going forward.
Next for Seattle, Kyle Seager. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. And easy to read the thought process here as he starts him out with a sinker below the knees, and it's 1-0. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. On the move is Joyce. He tracks it down and makes the play to record the second out. Digging in once again, Ryan Healy, over 2 for him to this point. From the belt, kicks and deals. And he takes a pitch that's ruled a strike at the knees. Pretty liberal strike zone there. It's 0-1. Couldn't wait back, a swing and a miss. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Now he extends nicely, and this ball is driven to right field and deep. Maybe not, as this stays up in the air long enough to be hauled. Here's Chris Davis now. A hit in 2 tries so far.
The left fielder, number 2.
Leake sets his sights. First pitch on its way. And a whiff at a good slider that time. Hit well towards the hole. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the 6th.
Up next for Oakland.
Digging in once again, Matt Olson. It's been an 0-for-2 effort for him to this point. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. A bouncer to the left side. And the 6th inning is progressing quickly here. Now 2 away.
Now batting.
Here's Matt Joyce now. No hits to this point. Here's the first pitch to him. Good looking sinker on the inside corner. 3 runs, 6 hits, and no errors in the ballgame for the A's so far. Hit sharply on the ground. Stopped on the slide by Cano. A big-time glove work, but no chance to turn it into an out, and the tying run is aborted first. Ready for another shot now, Jonathan Lucroy. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Fly ball out toward left center field. Gamble sprinting after it. He's got it as the tying run is left on base. The A's. And that'll bring up Ben Gamble. He went deep last time up.
Hey, and in that last at-bat, he took this one to straightaway center field, the deepest part of the ballpark. So this guy can hit a breaking ball a long way.
A 2-0 count to the Mariners left fielder.
We're starting to see a lot more balls from him now, and that's a direct result of him getting hit around pretty good. He's trying to do something different, and it's resulting in him not tacking the strike zone anymore.
Pulled toward right center field. Chasing after it is Joyce. One down. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Changeup in for a strike. And that one just missed outside. The 1-1 home. Misses. Ball 2. Here now the 2-2. Slapped hard the opposite way, and that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit.
Take a look at this again in slow motion. He tracks this thing all the way, gets his hands quickly through the zone, and just rips it down the left field line, just how they draw it up.
Here's D. Gordon. Runners on the move for second. Hit on the ground down the first baseline. The 0-1 pitch. In the dirt here. And it's not in time as he's in well ahead of the throw. And forget about the double play now as he'll move up to second here on the wild pitch. Grounder down the line at third. But this will wind up foul. Still 0-2. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Check swing in the dirt, but he went around. And the throw is made to record the second out of the inning. Digging in to try it again. Denard Span. Runner in scoring position with Sugan. Looking to keep this a one-run game. The pitch. Below the knees, 1 ball, no strikes. Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball.
Well, he's got a base open to use right here, and it looks like he might not be afraid to do that by the way he's pitching it.
2 balls and a strike now. Herman stands at second with 2 gone. Now a swing and a deep drive to right. And that one is gone on a 2-strike count with 2 away in the inning. A 2-run shot there for Denard Span. First home run of the campaign for him, and it's now 6-3. Here's Nelson Cruz now, and the starter remains out there.
Designated hitter, Nelson Cruz.
Here comes Bob Melvin now out of the Oakland dugout. And that's going to be all she wrote here for Trevor Cahill.
Liam Hendrick.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Started that swing a bit too early. Hit back up the middle. Barreto's got it. And not too shabby out of the pen. Takes just 2 pitches to get the ground ball. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Matt Chapman. Fly out and a single for him so far.
Even though we're moving into the back end of this game, they're only down by a couple of runs. You know that old slogan, a bloop and a blast. They could certainly use that right now.
A couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. And boy, big problems here to start this at-bat. It's 0-2 now.
After that swing, you just got to reset yourself. You still have a strike to work with, and you can't be thinking about how silly you just looked on that last pitch.
Gamble is right there, 1 down.
The batter, number 10, shortstop,
Marcus Semien will stand in again as he looks for home run number 3 in the ball game as we flash you back here to his second home run. This was back in the 5th inning as he has the long ball working in his first few at-bats. The windup and the 0-1. Ground ball left side. Seager fields it cleanly. And very quickly there, they're 2 gone to start the inning. Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Franklin Barreto. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Line toward the gap in left center. That gets down and the inning continues. Some 2-out success, and that means Stephen Piscotty will bat this inning. Outfielder Stephen Piscotty the next to hit. He was sent packing on strikes in his last trip. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Now a ball hit high in the air, deep down the line in left, hooking just a little, and he just couldn't keep that ball fair as it winds up a long foul ball. Behind 0-2 now. Working for the punch out and the offering. Tapper up the line.
Hey, I'm biased to the hitter right now. Keep frustrating that pitcher. Foul 12 of these things off. He's going to miss over the heart of the plate at some point.
Liner towards second. Leaps and makes a terrific catch. And with that, stepping in now is Mitch Haniger.
Leading off for the Mariners, right fielder.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Takes a knee-high fastball.
You know, you look at this hitter, he doesn't care about being down 0-1. He doesn't care about having 2 strikes with him. He's got the utmost confidence in his ability to work back into the count and get him something over the heart of the plate.
Joyce is to his left as he puts it away in the alley for the first out of the inning. And waits on the first pitch. And that pitch catches the inside corner. Bases are empty, 1 man in. That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike. Popped him up. And he'll stay with it to put it away as they get their man here for the second out. Here's the third baseman now, Kyle Seager. In previous meetings with Liam Hendricks, just 3 for 14. He also has 1 home run. 1-0 the count. And that pitch misses in the dirt, and it's 2-0 now. 6 runs, 11 hits, 2 errors on the Seattle line score so far. A strike, and it's 2-1.
Oh, that's for sure going to be a pitch he wants back. You're not going to get many balls right in the wheelhouse from a top-level arm like this.
And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now. A shot to first base and caught there to end the inning.
Your attention, please. Now pitching for the Mariners, number 50, Nick Vincent.
Jed Lowry now. It was a flyout for him in his last trip.
Designated hitter, Jed Lowry.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Line to the right side. Solid base hit for him, his first of the afternoon. So a good start to the inning for the A's as their leadoff hitter reaches base safely.
Left fielder, number 2.
Riding in once again, Chris Davis. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point.
Hey, excellent job right there, leading off the inning with a base hit. We got to keep this line moving. We cannot stop. Nobody can make an out. We have to find a way to put 2 men, maybe 3 men, put some pressure on this defense.
0-1, here's the pitch. Next pitch, chopped foul right at home plate, and he's behind 0-2 now.
You can't allow this offense to get going right here. Leadoff man on doesn't kill us. Let's try and roll a double play right here. Let's execute a good pitch down and away. See if
there's a swing and a ball hit in the air, and a ball that he got every stitch of, as that one without a doubt is gone. Well, one of the narratives of today's game has been driven by the long ball. We've seen these squads go deep a combined 5 times in this one.
Matty V, this is turning into home run derby part 2. D-Row, 5 bombs already in this one.
Yeah, there's a fight at the bat rack for both teams right here. A lot of missed locations right out over the heart of the plate, and neither side is missing.
That'll bring up the power hitter, Matt Olson. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. As we near the end of this one, it's clear the long ball has played a big role in today's outcome. Dan, D-Row, what are your final thoughts on what we've seen?
Yeah, just non-competitive pitches in some big situations, Dan, and the offense took full advantage.
Yeah, you know, D-Row, one of the things about pitching is you want to have location, and it was obvious in this one today that the pitchers weren't on point, and what happens when that happens? Hitters make you pay, and the long ball was a big part of this one here.
A high fastball is in there.
Frozen with a high fastball there. We'll see if they try to climb the ladder even more on the next pitch.
As anticipated, here's a ground ball now to the right side. And there's out number 2.
Now batting.
Striding in for Oakland, Jonathan Lucroy. He flew out in his last at-bat. First pitch of the at-bat. Leaves a slider up high, but it's taken for a strike. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Awfully close with the slider there. Left side. And the throw just does beat him at the bag, so the side is retired. 2 come across to score in the inning, courtesy of this 2-run. Next in at the plate is Ryan Healy. And to start out the inning, it looks like they've decided to stick with the same reliever out there, Dan.
They have, Matt. I think the way he pitched the last inning kind of inspired that. But it's not uncommon for relief pitchers to have troubles after they sit and watch their guys swing the bat a bit. We'll see if he stays as sharp as he was before.
Behind 0-2 now. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And he struck out again. That's the 3rd time he's gone down on strikes in this one. Next for Seattle, Ben Gamble. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. Tried to get the arms extended, but he couldn't. 1-1. Now the 1-1 pitch. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Davis will range to his left as he tracks this one down in left center for the 2nd out of the inning. Digging in and looking for more, Chris Herman. He singled his last time up. And a strike called at the letters. Looked high to me, but it's 0-1. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. 2 out, nobody on. A ball and 2 strikes to the Mariners catcher. Again, a 1-2. He got him. Lively fastball that time, and it puts an end to the inning. Alex Colomé comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the 9th. Next up for the A's, Matt Chapman will start things out against Alex Colomé. He'll try to close the door in this one. And we kick off the 9th inning with a swinging strike here, 0-1. Grounded to short. Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the 9th inning gets underway. Ready for another chance? Marcus Semien. He comes in 2 for 3 with a couple of home runs thus far on his line. Line toward the gap in left center. That's in for a base hit. He's now 3 for 4.
Hey, this guy's obviously seeing the ball right now. That's another hard hit single. 3 for 4 right there. He's looking super solid at the plate.
And next up will be Franklin Barreto. Strike called. Now the throw down. Tagged by Cano, and he is out at second base. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. That was a curveball that never really broke, stayed high. The win would be Mike Leakes if our current score holds up. Here's a swing and a ground ball for Seager down at third. Throw on to first will be in time to get him, and the Mariners have struggled and gets the loss after giving up 6 earned. Alex Colomé hammers down the save, his first of the year. So that'll just